Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all you guys out there in YouTube land. This is Abigail with the Ritual Mindset Tarot, and I am back with another pick a card reading. So today, guys, we are asking, what does the person on your mind truly want with you and this connection? So we have 3 piles as per usual today. I do have crystals, song cards, and tarot decks for each deck. For each pile, I should say, but I also drew out a card, or like randomly shuffled out a card from the Black Moon Astrology deck, and so we'll see how that applies. So for pile 1, we have this Elmwood calcite from Tennessee in the good old US of A, my country, and you have the Gemini, I think, card number 15. This is your song card, which I did not see, and I believe this is the good tarot for pile 1. For pile 2, we have this, I call it like a twin cluster, quartz cluster from Brazil. There's like a little baby here too, bebe. And you guys got the Solar Eclipse Revolution number 44 card, and you actually got 2 song cards. I didn't see those as well. And you have, for the tarot, is the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. And then for pile 3, this is one of my newer crystals. This is like what they call a botryoidal fluorite, because usually fluorite comes in cubic shape or form, and this is just like in like a bubbly looking shape because of how it melted down deep within the earth. This kind of reminds me of an ice cream scoop, like a little boop of ice cream, and I imagine it to be like in ube flavor, which is a Filipino root that we put in desserts. So that reminds me of ice cream. I like an ube ice cream. So for pile 3, you have this fluorite from China, and you guys have the Taurus number 14 I have card. This is your song card, which I didn't see as well, and this is the Supernova Tarot. This one is a little bit spicy, so I'm gonna have to cover up a few of the cards if they come out. So just a warning for those of you guys that don't really like, like edgy, a little bit of skin showing from the characters. But anyway, so guys, take a minute to resonate with a pile. Pause if you have to, otherwise I will see you at your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the Elmwood calcite and the Gemini, I think, card, welcome to your reading, pile 1. So today we are taking a look at what the person on your mind, what do they truly want with you in this connection. So you guys chose the Gemini, I think, card. So some of you guys may resonate with being a Gemini, or your person may have Gemini in their chart. There may have been something significant that happened between the two of you during Gemini season, which is like the end of May into mid-June, I believe, is when Gemini season runs. There may also be this feeling of, it's signified by the twins, Gemini energy, right? So some of you guys may resonate with maybe being on a counterpart or a twin flame connection with this person, or you feel like there's something like soul connected here. With Gemini being ruled by Mercury, which is the planet of information, communication, we're asking what your person wants from you in this connection. So there's a desire for your person to communicate. For some of you, it could be communicating their feelings, their love for you. There may be this energy of mirroring at this time, where you both are having a desire to reach out, because they're both reaching out in this card, right? There may also be a connection when it comes to music. So this person, if you guys are into music, maybe a desire to form a band, maybe writing poems, poetry, songs, but there's something about music, and this is a harp, so maybe bringing peace to one another within this connection. If you guys have had any type of breakdown, if there has been any type of breakdown within this connection, where something may have ended between the two of you, there may be a desire to reach out and reconnect here. For when I was shuffling your cards, I did get this energy of, if you and your person did not go through an ending, your person may have gone through an ending from their past where they were still trying to heal from it, I'm hearing recover from it. So even if it's not the breakdown of an ex relationship, it could have been addictions for some of you, or something where it felt like your person had to rest and recover, is what I'm hearing. There's very strong energy of your person having like their heart full with you. There's emotions here, so your person does have feelings for you, and it could be mutual because we have the twins here with the Gemini energy. And again, strong energy of wanting to communicate. There is a lot of like fantasizing within this connection, and maybe even like dreaming, because I was picking up on strong Pisces energy. There, you guys may be like fantasizing, but also like seeing each other in your dreams, even going to like the whole aspect of telepathy when it comes to like Pisces energy, and also like twins counterpart energy. Even if you don't feel like or believe in the whole like soulmate twin flame counterpart energy, there's just this really good energy of being compatible energetically, even if there are differences when it comes to like outside. What else did I want to say? So the signs that I saw were strong Gemini, strong Pisces energy, and Sagittarius energy as well. So there a desire for expansion, but there may have been an aspect of needing patience, or this person wanting you to wait or have patience because they may be going through some sort of healing, or there's patience between one another to gain some sort of understanding if there has been any type of conflict in the past, and wanting to respark this connection. For some of you, if this is new, it's like a new connection where they want to have a new beginning when it comes to like passion and also love, because this person, I'm picking up on a lot of emotions, or at least a lot of attraction and desire. So your song card is Yeba's Heartbreak by Drake and Yeba 2021. How much better can I show my love for you than say I do, I do, I do, and all that you are, I do. My single line of stars and noon, reflection of the very moon, I do. I do, I do, I do. Show my love for you. Can I show my love for you? So again, wanting to communicate. Yeba is saying like, what else can I say to you to show you that I love you? But there's again this energy of like communication, words, exchange of ideas, maybe there was a change in perspective that was needed within this connection, but also this energy of you guys maybe really liking discussion, really like talking. Conversation may have been a highlight for the two of you, or is currently for the two of you, like very curious about one another. So this person wants to get to know you better, wants to, if again, reach out, talk to you. So there's big energy on wanting to talk and to let you know how they feel. And it's almost like Yeba saying, what else can I do to show you that I love you? So some of you guys may be dealing with someone who may not be so good with their words or expressing feelings and emotions, or even like tapping into that. So it may be your person may be more like the type that's like different love languages, right? So like physical touch, or like, what's the other one where it's thoughts, acts of service. So there may be an aspect of that between you and this person, but again, this desire to let you know, give you clarity, especially if there's been like confusion and like separation, or just like a disconnect between one another. But strong energy of your person wanting to talk to you, just connect with you. Wondering what you're up to. Just very curious energy. And it says also, my line of stars in noon. So we see stars here. And stars in tarot talks about healing. And also like wishing, hoping. Hoping that you guys are able to connect or reconnect. Like I said before, like there may be this energy of maybe being opposites, where you complement one another, because there may be differences for some of you, but with the like Gemini twin energy, there may be a feeling of like being really compatible, and you understand one another. There's like an understanding. So you have love, number 6, which is, let me just, give me 1 second, guys. That's a major, I kept seeing major arcanas for you guys when I was shuffling your cards. So you guys are definitely going through a shift with this person, or this connection is going through a shift. There's a desire for a shift within this connection. I'm just looking up 6. Okay. I was thinking it was this this specific card, but I just wanted to make sure. Number 6 is the Lover's card, and you got the Lover's card is ruled by Gemini, and again, this is one of the cards that have to do with like a twin flame connection for some of you. What's interesting is that it says love, right? 6 is the number connected to love. This reminds me also of the Strength card, because of this lion. There's this energy of maybe you tame the beast within inside your person. So if you are dealing with someone who's a little bit more like, you know, tough or rough around the edges, you're able to like soften them, bring out this energy of some like maybe even like a romantic energy. But they're both asleep right now. It's like Beauty and the Beast too, is what I'm hearing. But they're both asleep, so there may be this energy of separation. And, you know, the Lover's card tends to also be related to making a choice, making a decision about something when it comes to this connection. And you also got the Tower card. I'm telling you guys, I kept seeing major arcana for you guys. There's like so much that's like shifting and moving. So we have 6 here, and the Tower is number 16, which reduces down to a 7. So 6 and 7. So like something sequential is happening. So the Tower, there may have been a breakdown. Again, if it could have been something from your person's past that they are currently trying to rest and recover from. For some of you, there may have been a breakdown within this connection because the foundation was shaky. It was not sustainable with the way things were. Maybe they were it was uneven when it came to like give and take. Time and energy spent. Maybe one person was giving more and the other one was just taking because they didn't have anything to give. I also wanted to point out before I get another card. So this calcite, one of the things that caught my eye when I first saw this was it reminded me of a flame. Like this is like the top of the flame, fire. So again, that may be a nod for those of you who connect with or resonate with a twin flame connection. And there may have been a shift within this connection for those of you dealing with like a soul connection, because maybe a certain lesson has been learned. There may have been like a different mindset or perspective in the past that has shifted. So there may have been somebody that had like a download or like having an epiphany or clarity when it comes to this connection. And the Tower can signify big change, things falling apart because they were, again, not sustainable, but you know, it builds back up stronger. But the Tower could also be like something shocking. So There may have been an aspect of something shocking or like an epiphany about this connection. But your person, since we're asking about what this person wants with this connection, they want this change to occur. They want to break down what was not sustainable between the two of you and to rebuild. So 3 more came out. We have the 9 of Cups, or the 9 of Water. And it's interesting that it's a mermaid, and it looks like she's looking at this big diamond. So your person really admires you and is very much like sees you as a gem here. We have the Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, and the 7 of Water, or 7 of Cups. So with the 9 of Cups, there's this energy of a wish fulfillment. Something that we would consider like the person of our dreams. So this person may be very much admiring you, and they may see you as the person of their dreams in some ways. It's very fantastical here with this like Pegasus energy, but they are very much deep in their feels, deep in the ocean of emotion, and they feel like they found a true gem with you. And they may have options here because we see other diamonds, other gems that are floating about, and that's kind of like that energy of the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is someone who may have choices, making a choice. It could be other options, it could be other distractions. But just like this 9 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, this shell is the one that this girl or this fairy is staring up at. It stands out from the rest. It's bigger than the rest. This gem is bigger than the rest. So their emotions for you. They may want to tell you with the Ace of Air the truth about how they're feeling about you, how you stand out from the rest of their options or from people that they've ever dealt with in the past. They may have a desire to express to you, like, I've never felt like this before. I've never felt this strongly about someone before. And that may have been very shocking to your person here. But this person really admires you, and there's a lot of fantasizing here with the 7 of Cups and how this Ace of Air, which is about communication and clarity, but it's like this flying horse. It's very fantasy based, or like very much like fantasy energy. And we have the Page of Fire, or the Page of Wands. Again, that spark. This person is very attracted to you, and there's this desire to really like reach out. This girl in the picture looks Asian, so there may be a connection to like Southeast Asia. And tiger, look at this. There's okay, we have the lion here and there's a tiger here, so big cat or big feline energy. So this person may feel like you're very like like Catwoman, very like seductive. Cats have a bad rap because they are seen as a little bit colder than, like, say, dogs, like a golden retriever. You see like golden retriever energy, it's kind of like, very friendly, very open. Cats tend to have a little more of a, like, they tend to have more boundaries, I'd say, compared to dogs. I love both. I used to be more of like a dog person, but I've learned to really love cats and cat videos on Instagram. So you guys may send a lot of like memes and cat videos to one another if you guys are in contact, like on social media. You guys may connect a lot with like Reels, TikTok, or just social media. But so they're both cats, very powerful cats, but they're the same but different, right? So they're different. They're different types of cats, even though they're considered cats of the wild. So again, I'm picking up on that energy of You may have differences, but like on an energetic level, you guys are like the same and very compatible. And again, I'm getting this energy of like something very magical and fantastical with the way these lights are, and there are butterflies there. Again, that energy of change, transformation. Some of you guys may be born in the tiger year, in the Chinese zodiac. And yeah, this person wants to reach out. It's almost like this dreamy figure here for your person. And we see this moon here, so this person may be dreaming about you besides daydreaming. There's a desire to like manifest you and this connection. If there's this energy of not being able to get in touch or needing to fly to one another, travel to one another, it's almost like they want to manifest you, like just like that song by Pink Floyd, "Wish You Were Here," is coming to mind. But you may be dealing with a younger fire sign for some of you. Sagittarius came through. 5 of air. But there may be a little bit of conflict or like fears and doubts that may get in the way with this person. And again, that may be why there's this like sleeping dormant energy, like standstill energy. So let's see what else. What does pile 1's person truly want with pile 1 and this connection? Reflection. Being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. Ace of Swords and like Hanged Man energy, 4 of Swords energy, where if there has been this break or separation or time apart, then you know this person has gained a perspective. And again, that's why I was picking up on these like major arcanas that were coming through, because of this change in perspective or a lesson being learned. There's a shift and change. Where's the butterflies? There's transformation that's happening. And we have self-love. I am still trying to heal. Again, this dormant energy of, we have love and self-love here. So that's something that may have been shocking to your person if they've never been in love. Again, the depth of this, their emotions for you are coming through, like the big diamond, the big shell. It's like a shock to them, because your person may have been the type that has like self-worth or self-love issues or wounding. And if you can't love yourself, how can you love someone else, right? So this person, through this connection and the separation or disconnect, has been working on themselves. So this disconnect has been not, for nothing. Meaning, if there has been disconnect between the two of you, or something's fallen apart, this person is actually putting in the work. And they want to be able to heal themselves, but also, it looks like, tell you, communicate with you, communicate to you their feelings. Damage. We are both hurting from this. So even if you are not in touch, or you can't, you can't really tell, this person is hurting. And even if there's no like conflict between the two of you, they don't like being away from you. Their feelings, look at this person holding their heart, their chest area, right? Their feelings for you and being away from you it's hurting this person. And that mirroring thing, you both are hurting from this. So we have ex-lover, memories, the past, old flame, nostalgic. So this person, if you guys did not go through this tower moment, they could still be healing up from their past. They have baggage. If not, this person wants you to know that they are still very much in their feels and in their memories with you. And if there is separation, they're very much looking at pictures, social media, whatever it is. They miss you. They want to communicate that they miss you. And that they're seeing signs and synchronicities that remind them of you. And it could be music. We saw the harp. We have secret crush, admirer, attraction, suitor, and butterflies. Butterflies coming through once again. This could be someone who has a crush on you and they want to come forward and tell you. They may just have some like wounding and baggage from the past. And it could be, you both could be each other's like, admiring each other. Again, admiring this diamond, admiring you. So this could be a crush that you're asking about. Unexpected, surprise, unpredictable, shocking, unusual. Again, that tower energy of like something like a surprise. This person may want to surprise you. Maybe to see you or to like randomly reach out to you with the Gemini energy. So this person truly wants to communicate with you, which may come as a surprise, especially if like if things ended with you guys, even if you don't have a past with them, where you guys just like stop seeing each other. You may bump into someone, bump into your person. They may reach out randomly and it's a shock to you. It may be shocking to you to know that this person has feelings for you too, if you guys are both each other's crush. Or maybe they may be dealing with something external with an ex. Even if they're not together and they're healing from them, they're still trying to get them out of their energy. So 2 came out from, this is an intentions deck, so 2 came out. I'm sorry, I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. So this Ace of Swords could be an apology, because we do see the 5 of Swords here. For some of you, there was conflict, maybe like very harsh words spoken, because 5 of Swords is a bit toxic, so regardless of what it says here, there's a desire for your person to apologize. They want to fix things with you, for those of you where there was a breakdown. Otherwise, they may just feel sorry if they've been like distant and disconnected and detached, because they're going through this healing cycle. Leverage. I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. So for some of you, there may be this need to just really see this person for who they are, because some of your people may very well be in like shadow energy, and there's this person where they have toxic like tendencies, where I'm hearing use and abuse some of the people or their connections, or this could be what this person has been healing for some of you. And we have gaslight on the bottom of the deck. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experience. So I just, like this could be very triggering for some of you. So apologies about that. But there are some of you that may be dealing with someone who is maybe narcissistic, or like just like toxic with the way that they connect with people. And that's why the self-love, they're still healing. They could have recognized this clarity that they could have gained, is that they're recognizing their toxic patterns and how they came through in the past with their exes, with their past people. And that could be why there's this standstill energy. They don't want to hurt you. They know you're different from the rest and you stand out. But for those of you, just because this energy is coming through, it's a general reading. If you are dealing with someone who is toxic and like harming you emotionally, physically, whatever it is, there may be a need to move away from this and put up those boundaries that we were talking about. What does pile one's person truly want from pile one and this connection? What does pile one's... We have discovery. They saw or heard something that turned their sense of reality upside down, left them powerless and trapped. So it's kind of like that energy of gaining some sort of clarity, but feeling trapped. Feeling trapped. So if they heard news or saw something where you are maybe trying to move on, or you also have options, this person may have felt like, you know, they're afraid of losing this opportunity with you, and they feel like powerless right now because they are still going through the healing cycle. And it's just, there's something shocking may have shook up their like reality and their feelings. This building in the background kind of reminds me of the tower. So this person may have found out something shocking, and it may not even have to do with you, just something in their external, in their life, their job, their family and friends. Something may have been come to light, and it may have triggered something within this person, and maybe given them like a change in perception or like clarity with how they are. And it's interesting because this girl is walking through like this lily pond. It's a fountain, but there are lilies in it, and we have this lotus. So it's almost like this discovery card can also talk about the healing. Maybe your person understanding or coming to an awareness of like all the murky, shadowy things that they have to heal and purify. What does pile one's person truly want? And again, this reminds me of the tower. So this person wants change. They want to change. They may be tired of being in this shadowy energy. And we have wishing well. There's a lot of excitement in the air. You awakened a new life in them that has them lost in a field of possibility. So these possibilities, they may be fantasizing about how it would be to be with you. And again, we have the Nine of Cups here. So this card is like a good summation of Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. This person fantasizing and wishing about you and the possibilities. And we have the Dove here, and there's this energy of wanting to apologize. Where's the I'm sorry card? Yes. So this person wanting to make peace. This reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, and this reminds me of kind of Beauty and the Beast as well, because of Belle being in that little village in France. And then bottom of the deck energy is Divine Blueprint. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discovery, the meaning of life and this connection. They want you to know that they've gained clarity as to not only their feelings, but the significance of this connection, So that's, things may seem a little dark right now, like this murky lily pond, but there's purification and change happening within your person, and they want you to know that. And there is a desire for them to tell you, talk to you, reach out. So let's get some message cards to see if we can get a little more about what they truly want from you and this connection, and then we'll finish off with some advice. Sometimes I resonate on, or like I pick up on, on Disney movies. Just like for fun, what Disney movies or Disney character is your favorite? Comment down below. What does pile one's person truly want with pile one in this connection? I heard, like, just be honest. Like, I heard it. I heard that like it's almost like this, like, come on, just tell me, just do it. But you know, some of you guys may feel like that, like you may be picking up on this person's feelings for you, and you see it or you feel it, like you really it's not to be like cocky, like, oh, this person, I know they like me, but it's like, you know, that they have feelings for you, you have feelings for them, where that it's like that mutual energy, and it's just like they're just not doing anything, and it's frustrating, and you just want to shake them, not physically, but you know, figuratively, but shake them and just be like, just tell me, how do you feel, what do you want? Again, that Noah and the Notebook, it's like, what do you want? I don't know. Opening up. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I'm telling you guys, look at the synchronicities, Gemini energy. Yeah. I know that this is love. It's a true, unconditional, and everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I am trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. But I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. So they really want to open up to you. And again, they find you so beautiful. There's like this beautiful admiration, romantic energy. Maybe this person wants to give you flowers. I've been listening to the song a lot, and one of my viewers actually like knew the song. Shout out to you if you picked this pile. But Roses, the group The Sacred Soul from San Diego, they were formed in 2019. They have a really good Tiny Desk on YouTube. If you guys know about like the Tiny Desk series, I love them. But there's a song by them called, oh, I just got ringing in my left ear, so that's a message. I have, I guess, what you would call clairaudience, so like hearing sounds, especially when I'm like in meditation or reading, it'll come through, and even just like in everyday life. Anyways, so some of you guys may have clairaudience as well. They want, okay, sorry, this is like that Gemini very like chaotic Gemini energy, where it's like jumping from one topic to the other, right? So this person is like excited, wanting to talk to you, or there's like that energy of this person getting like all like hyper when they're around you, and maybe it's like that crush energy of like scared to talk but wanting to talk, and it's like that giddy feeling. So that's what I feel like right now. So I think that's what your person is feeling right now. But The Sacred Soul has a song called Can I Call You Rose? And I know I've brought it up before, but I've been listening to it a lot. And there's a lyric that says, I want to plant you in my heart so love can grow. Listen to that song. Let me know what you guys think. I love it so much. I love that they're going back to like the old school vibe of music. And we have My World. Everything revolves around you. I keep in mind when I am making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. Dream energy. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. So that's one of the things that they want you to know. You are a gem to them. I'm telling you, that size of that diamond, they're like so happy for finding you and this connection. They feel very blessed, and they may want to hold your hand and give you some flowers. You are mine. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. We have done this before and we'll do it again. So your person may be someone who believes in past lives. They may want to marry you for some of them. Like if it's not marriage, it's like they feel very serious about you in this connection. But you make them so happy. Look how this guy's looking at his bride. He's lifting her up. So there's a desire to lift you up. And that could be why they're sorry if they were very much in their shadow before. You challenge me in ways that make me grow. Even though it's difficult, I know it's right. So they have grown from this connection. And they have learned lessons. They are coming to that recognition of how if they were triggered before, they've come to realize that it's for their own benefit, and you have helped them to purify, like those lotuses in the lily pond. I am in a superficial relationship with someone else because I am not ready for real love with you. So some of you guys may be dealing with a third party situation. That's why we had the ex-lover card. Or even if they're not with someone else, again, picking up on that energy of like past connections, baggage from the past, that they may still be having to deal with their ex, baby mama, baby daddy, whatever the situation is for you. There may be external circumstances that are keeping them from you. And that's why there's like a standstill energy that I picked up on, where there's like a pause, standstill. You're the one for me. We're twin souls, and that's what scares me the most. I'm seeing it all clearly now. Okay, there's such strong energy of your person gaining clarity, gaining a lesson, gaining perspective, but also twin souls. So this one, something wants to see. I can't stand the thought of you being with someone else. I'm jealous. Have I lost you forever? So your person, even if you're not together, there may be like one toxic element of them is like possessiveness and jealousy for some of you. But yeah, your person may be recognizing that you're their person, or wanting you to be their person, because they feel it on like a deep, deep level. Now I'm hearing How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees. So now we'll get some advice for you from Spirit on how to best handle this connection and life overall. Let's just say that. Advice from my pile ones, please. What does advice do my pile ones need at this time? And we have ground yourself. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and allow Spirit to help you ground yourself and reconnect with the divine source. There may be a need for you to root yourself and ground yourself in nature for some. But that could be like that energy, the hyper energy that I was feeling, where, if you're kind of like very much in the mental realm with the Gemini energy, you can feel a little bit like all over the place or chaotic. There's a need to ground yourself. And then hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So there's a need to stay hopeful. We talked about the star energy. There's also this energy of needing to see the light within you. Light yourself up. Find things and people, places, and things that bring you joy. Especially if you're in the dark right now or feeling low. So pile 1, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it did resonate. If you did like it, please hit the like button. If you did like it as well, please hype up this video if you have the ability to hype. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post more readings like this. And to my subscribers, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm truly grateful for you guys very, 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 very much. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next reading, guys. Bye. Doot. Hey guys, if you chose the twin quartz cluster and the solar eclipse revolution number 44 card, welcome to your reading pile 2. So with the solar eclipse revolution card number 44, it's very interesting because I am filming this. This is a timeless reading, but I am filming this during eclipse season, September 2025. So with eclipse energy, this is about huge transformation, major transformation and change. So in this connection, you guys may be going through this very chaotic or very major transformation and shift within this connection. And it seems to be very much like a collective energy. which makes sense because of the eclipse energy, but I'm talking about like shift and changes happening. Number 44 also could be significant. You may be seeing 44 or 444. Both you and your person may be focusing a lot on like building a foundation and stability within your own lives, which can bring about this shift. This could have been a change dealing with your foundation, whether it's like a home life. I did get an energy with shuffling your cards about someone who may have walked away from a relationship, a marriage. There may have been dealings with family and children, or it could be someone who needs to walk away from a relationship or a connection here. But there's undeniable change that's happening or going to happen within this connection, or your person truly wants a shift and a change within this connection. There was also a strong energy of wanting to move things forward, or wanting to move beyond a certain maybe challenging or darker times between the two of you, because eclipse energy, like in ancient times, there was a lot of like fear related to eclipses because they were scary to the ancients, like our ancestors. That aspect of fear may also be something that has to do with this connection. There may be a fear of maybe moving things forward, maybe fear of commitment, maybe fear of getting hurt after the breakdown of a previous relationship within this connection. But there's this desire to move past any difficulties, to shake things up. There may be a desire for your person may want to communicate, reach out. If you guys are not in communication, this person wants to connect with you. So let's see your song cards, which your pile is the only one pile that got 2 cards, which is appropriate for pile 2. So we have Magnets, Disclosure by Lord, 2015 may have been so significant. Let go, we can free ourselves of all we've learned. I love the secret language that we're speaking. Say it to me, let's embrace the point of no return. Again, the point of no return is when we do something or choose something that we can't, it completely changes our reality. You can't go back to it, right? So this song specifically, if you've seen the video, it's some of you guys may be dealing with a third party situation where somebody already has like a commitment or a family situation. They may have children, but there's this undeniable like pull to one another with magnets. Though magnets sometimes, if you're on different pages, can repel one another, trigger one another. So that could also be an aspect there. But some of you guys may be in a third party situation. We can talk about like things on the down low, like an affair or things like that. No judgment, but that's what comes up for me with this energy. It's like wanting to go past the point of no return, risking it all for the biscuit is what I'm hearing. It may be risky to come towards this connection because someone may lose everything, lose their foundation, lose material wealth, their home, whatever it is. And then we have One Sweet Day by Boyz II Men and Mariah Carey, 1995. 1995 may be significant. Darlin', I never showed you, assumed you'd always be there, and I took your presence for granted, but I always cared. So someone may have taken someone for granted here, and the person walked away. Things may have ended, and it's this energy of someone regretting taking the other person for granted. And there's this like desire or like this hope energy for one sweet day you guys will reconnect or wanting to reach out. What does pile 2's person truly want from my pile 2's? What do they truly want? Honestly. Ooh. So we have the 9 of Cups. We have the Emperor, another 4. And we have justice, number 9. So I had noticed the 44 could be considered like kind of mirroring, right? 4 next to another 4. This is more like mirroring energy here with the 9, which is IX, and then XI for the 11. So big mirroring energy here. Mirroring the desire for number 4, which is gaining foundation, grounding it. So with the 9 of Cups here, this is a card about wish fulfillment. There's an energy of hope. This person sees you as like a wish fulfillment. They want to maybe ground things with you here with the Emperor, because the Emperor is the big daddy of the tarot. He reigns over his kingdom, over his territory, of all the places that he's conquered and he's accomplished. And Emperor energy could be a bit stubborn and unmoving, but that's why it's a number 4 dealing with grounding, right? There's a desire to ground this connection here, maybe to elevate it, to level it up with the Emperor. Emperor can also deal with matters of control. So for some of you, this person may desire to take control of the situation. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is a little bit controlling as well, since we're asking what they truly want from you. But I'm getting this energy of this person wanting to gain control of this situation. And in order to bring about this shift, they want to bring balance within this connection with a Justice card. If there was any type of injustice, betrayal, just anything, it doesn't even have to be that significant of betrayal, but there may have been something that was like a wrongdoing. Somebody may have been hurt in this connection, and your person wants this justice energy with you. They want to balance things out. There's this energy of like maybe confusion, this darkness. There's something that's not seen yet, or something that is not written yet within this connection. Like there's an energy of fantasy, but also like confusion, like filling in the blanks because we don't know exactly yet. Let's see this Emperor card. The Emperor card could also signify someone who is a father figure or a husband. So you could be asking about someone who is your husband or your spouse. This is the divine masculine energy. So the divine masculine energy has to do with the protector and providing and also acting on it. So this person truly wants to take or make moves towards you in this connection. This almost looks like dynamite to me. And it's like that same energy of revolution, eclipse energy. They want to maybe blow you away with their passion, because Emperor energy is Aries energy. So there's this energy of maybe with this let go, we can free ourselves of all we've learned. So wanting to, like, that's how much passion and chemistry there may be between the two of you. Or for some of you, that can talk about anger. If there's any type of hurt feelings or anger here, it's like that someone may be more like short fused is what I'm hearing. So someone may have like a temper. So hurt feelings, I'm hearing hurt words, but like just saying words that hurt the feelings. There's a desire to make things right with the Justice card, which is a card of Libra. Another 4, guys. 4 of coins is on the bottom of the deck. So there's a desire for your person. Again, this energy of control and wanting to hold on to you. There's a desire to hold on to you in this connection. this person does have this pentacle guarding their heart, so you may be dealing with someone who's a little bit more defensive when it comes to their like emotions in their heart space, or they may be a little bit more closed off when it comes to love and romance. They may be more like practical with how their like beliefs and the way that they live their life. With the 10 of Wands underneath the deck, there may have been like things may be heavy between the two of you right now. Heavy, right? Carrying this 10 of Wands is very heavy. Also aspects of the scale, like weighing things out. Someone may be weighing things out in terms of like if there are options for you or this person. This person may be weighing their options out, or weighing which actions to take. I kind of want to see this scroll. It says Auctoritas non veritas facit legem. Let's see what that means in Latin. So that means authority, not truth, makes law. So again, that energy of control, a little bit more controlling, authoritative energy. I'm getting like a father figure here. So this is an intentions deck. It could be a little bit harsh and, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but let's see what your person truly wants. With the Four of Pentacles here, I'm hearing they want to keep you close to their heart. So they may be keeping their feelings like close to their heart. You may not know about their feelings. So it could be even like a secret crush for some of you. We have the World here as well. So the World card in Tarot talks about an ending. Or this person may want to go on adventures with you, travel the world. Some of you guys may be from a country in Africa. And I'm picking up on like ancient Rome here. So Italy. I really can't like get over the fact of like 4444 and then these two mirroring numbers. So you guys may be seeing a lot of synchronicities. Your person may want to let you know like how they're seeing like signs and synchronicities about you. There may be a need to travel to one another with I see the ships here. What does pile 2's person truly want from my pile 2's? There may be a need to move or travel. For some of you, there may even be this aspect of losing home, like foreclosing, getting kicked out, or like evicted from a home for some of you. I don't know why that's coming through. So four of them came out. So we have apology. I'm not yet over what happened, but an apology could begin to mend things. So this person wants to make things right. There could be an apology that's needed here. Honesty. I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. So this person wants to become, you know, like truly be honest with you here, especially with the Justice card. It's about what's right and true. Empathy. I will provide emotional support and always try to understand you. So this person wants to see your side of things, listen to your side of things, and try to understand that, especially in the past, if they were much more like this Emperor energy where it's like stubborn. 4 is very stubborn, you know, like it's grounded energy, unmoving. There may be this realization of them like taking things for granted, and it's only their way or the highway type of energy. And that's why they've come to a recognition of how they need to be a little more flexible. Mirror. We were talking about mirroring. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. So you may have mirrored something to them that triggered them, or gave them even given them this clarity. Career. I'm concentrating on my career and focused on advancing no matter what it takes. So this person, again, the number 4 is about grounding yourself. There may be this energy of your person wanting to ground this connection, but also letting you know that they're very focused on building their wealth, building their foundation, building their home right now. And you may be doing the same thing, because we were hearing that with our 44, mirroring one another. What does pile 2's person truly want from my pile 2's right now? One flew off the table. So you have change, regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, and cycles. Your person wants to change things up between the two of you. They're not happy with the way things are. They want to apologize. They want to let you know that they see things your way. They understand things now. And they've come to realize they may have taken you and this connection for granted. But they want to bring about this change, revolution, eclipse, change energy. Fated meeting, meant to be, destiny, predetermined, an encounter. So your person wants to bump into you. If you guys are not in contact or communication, they may be praying to the divine so that you guys have a chance to bump into one another. They may feel like this connection may be fated, or destiny may be involved in this connection, but there's a desire to reconnect and praying for it, turning to the divine for this, wishing for this fated meeting, or bumping. If you guys live near each other, they may hope to bump into you randomly, cross paths with you. They may also feel like you guys connecting, that twin energy of the crystal may feel very fated and destined. Fear. I had mentioned fear when it comes to eclipse energy, so your person is afraid. And they may be hiding this with the 4 of Pentacles. They may seem very cool, calm, and collected around you, but they're afraid. Fear, afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. So they want to stop letting their fear hold them back. Again, it could be a fear of commitment, a fear of love, connection, intimacy, whatever it is. It's different for all of you, but fear is affecting this connection and your person. They may be afraid to even reach out. But there's regret of not showing you how they feel, because darling, I never showed you, but I always cared. 4 of Pentacles energy. Pile 2's person. What do you truly want with my pile 2's? Pile 2's person. What do you truly want with my pile 2's? So we have new chapter. I am trying to move on. We have these fireworks here. Something, again, something very powerful that blows. I got the dynamite reference here. We have fireworks here. There may be so much pent up emotions that are just gonna come out. This person holding back. The 10 of Wands, it's kind of holding back energy, and it's almost like this person can't hold back anymore. It could also talk about fireworks between the two of you. It's so much energy, so much magnetic attraction here with magnets. It's so powerful, the desire coming through. But they want a new chapter with you, a new beginning. if you have never been with this person, they want a new beginning with you, and to change how they were before. Like if they were very much closed off to love, it's like they want a new chapter in their life when it comes to connection and desire and passion. For some of you, there may be this energy of them choosing to walk away from this, or you choosing to walk away from this and focus on their career. That is for some of you, not all of you. It could be their ego could have played a role with the mistakes that have been made in this connection. What do my pile twos person? What do you want with my pile twos? My pile trues, to tell the truth, apparently. Honesty. Pile twos person, what do you truly want from my pile twos? If you could be honest, what do you... I was only going to take one more, but let's take a look. 4. Look at this. A total of 4. 4. So 444. Really, Google 444 angel number, guys. The synchronicities in this reading, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, you guys may be highly intuitive, so your person could also be very intuitive. Reveal. I want to tell you the truth. Truth, honesty, very much coming through. Neglected. I failed to give you what you need. Darling, I never showed you, assumed you'd always be there, and I took your presence for granted. But I always cared. Destiny. Faded destiny. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. So this person has a blindfold on, or may have had a blindfold on, and it's like this change in their perspective has come in. Their fears may have kept them blinded with from their like feelings in this connection, and it's like a desire to use the sword to cut off that blindfold. Habits. I don't know if I will ever change. So they may have had toxic habits or patterns that they want to let go of, that they need to let go of, that could have been a source of like sabotaging or hindrance from this connection. But there's change. There's huge change happening. Daydreaming. I am always longing for you. Yeah, this person is wishing for you and dreaming about you here, thinking about you a lot. They want change because they were not happy with the way they were showing up. Ego, that like very stubborn, unmoving energy. Sexual union. Their greatest sexy memory is with you, but it's more than just sexy time. It's their memory of feeling so close to you. So this card, again, we're picking up on a lot of like explosive energy, right? Like dynamite, fireworks, solar eclipse, like hot heat, like whew. So this person is very very like passionate about you. They really have strong desire for you with the magnet song. They're like so drawn in. You guys may draw each other in, but this card also makes me think of someone who their love language is like physical touch. Your person may be the type that may not be so comfortable with showing their love, maybe, or saying their love, expressing themselves verbally with emotions, but they may show it through like touch. Oh, wow. We have lustful desires. There is a difference between love and lust. Don't let your desire destroy you. Overcome the spirit of lust. So again, I'm going to have to cover these guys up. There's this energy of like very strong, passionate, sexy time energy, like spicy energy. There may be this aspect of one person being more in their shadow and the light here, dark in the light. So mirroring each other, reflecting back to each other's shadow and light, but strong desire. And these habits may be why this person is more like in their devil energy. So addictions, being controlling, jealousy. There may be something that this person is working through or needs to work through. Taming the beast. You make them putty in your hands. They know their old conquering ways will not work with you. So some of you guys may be born in the year of the tiger. This again reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, and again another connection to pile 1, but the tiger showing up multiple times here. You soften this person, especially if they're a little bit like tougher, rougher around the edges. They say that you make them putty in your hands, and like they know that they have to come in right. Their old conquering ways. If this person was a little bit more like non-committal, not necessarily player energy, but more like a Casanova. I guess that's like player energy, but they know that you're different and they have to come in correctly. They know this is like a very like profound connection. Profound is what comes to mind. It's like that heavy, strong, powerful energy of the solar eclipse and these fireworks. It's just strong. This is a very strong connection. So let's take a look at some message cards to see what else they want from this connection. It's pretty crazy to see how much like explosive, passionate energy is coming through. So some of you guys, again, the first song coming out being magnets, may be very very drawn to one another, even if it feels like a little bit toxic. It's like feeling almost like addicted to one another for some of you. And possessive. There's like this possessive energy, like not wanting, feeling like belonging. You guys belong to one another. Nobody else can have you type of energy. Like, if I can't have you, no one else can. Second, guys. Just checking the time. I think we're still good. Pile 2's person. What do you truly want for my pile 2's? So we have new beginnings. Yes. Didn't we see like new chapter? We saw new chapter. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There's no going back, only forward. When I met you after that, I never looked back. I want to have a new fresh start with you. That is very strongly coming through. This person wanting to have a new beginning, a new chapter with you. If you guys have not had a past, and this is like a crush situation, this person may have had like pain and very heavy past with the 10 of Wands, and they want a new beginning with you. If you've dealt with this person before, they want to have a new chapter with you here. Some of you guys may be asking about someone you're married to, or you guys may see each other like your person sees you very seriously here. That could lead up to something serious, even marriage. And we have faith. Some of you guys may be of the Christian faith here. I have faith and hope in our connection and in us. I know you have been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us. See, they see that this is a profound connection. I know that we are destined to be together, and have faith on God that they will find the way for us. God or the divine, whatever you believe in. But that aspect of destiny is coming through here again. So your person recognizing that I miss you. Your eyes, your smile, your voice, your scent, your touch. I am missing everything. Remember how we have connected physically over our lifetimes together. My love for you is boundless and unconditional. I miss you being next to me. Wherever I go, I search for you everywhere. See, this person is hoping to like bump into you, but this person is missing you. And it says that you guys have connected physically over our lifetimes together. So this person may believe that you have like a past life or past lives together. If they are, if they believe in that, they don't have to, but they feel like there's something like something more to this connection, and the connecting physically. Again, I feel like some of you guys are dealing with someone who's very much into physical touch and sexy time. Your person may just have like a very high drive for sexy time, but they're most definitely so attracted and pulled to you. Again, almost like addicted to that energy and thoughts of you. What do my pile 2's person, what do you truly want from my pile 2's? I contradict myself and give you mixed signals because I don't know what I want. So this person, some of you guys may have been very confused by this person's like words versus actions, or just them being closed off. We saw the 4 of Pentacles card, but this person is trying to gain clarity as to pretty much how to move forward. There's no question about like how they're like very attracted to you, but maybe when it comes to like their heart center and emotions, they have like a block there. We saw the 4 of Pentacles again. So I'm sorry for being critical of you. I know I hurt you with my harsh words and actions. So this person, again, wanting to apologize. This person wants to apologize and make things right. There could have been, again, hurtful words that were said. Again, hot and cold here, mixed signals. So this person took you for granted. I don't know what I want. This could have been that past energy of being flaky. I have toxic people and situations in life that keep me from being with you. I'm too weak to fight it. So it could be toxic people in their life, or it could just be talking about like their toxic habits and tendencies. They want to fight it, but they feel like right now they're too weak. I can't hide my feelings anymore, my true feelings anymore. I love you and want to spend my life with you. That 10 of Wands energy. Again, I was picking up on that energy where this person's emotions holding back has been kind of like building up pressure, you know, and almost like wanting to explode onto you. All their love. Now we'll just get some advice for you, pile 2, from Spirit, and see what you need to know right now in terms of this situation. Advice for my pile 2's, please. So we have study. You see all these blue butterflies. So Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether it's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So some of you guys may choose to learn something, research something that you're passionate about, curious about, and you're being guided to like look into that, maybe going back to school. This can also talk about recognizing how you've changed when it comes to this connection, and over like how it's changed your life, because there has been transformations that have happened. With the blue here, it reminds me of like the throat chakra. So maybe a need to also be honest with your words, being honest with this person if you guys come back into communication. If there's no communication, there's this nod also to the lessons that you've learned within this connection and how you truly have transformed. There may be a need for some of you to maybe be a little more flexible with how you see this connection, or like whatever you guys may have dealt with this person. But there's like a transformation energy here, and a need to maybe expand your mind and change your perspective, or expand your perspective with a study card. And we have a child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. So there may be, some of you guys may have children. Again, more butterfly energy here. This time it's yellow, so like solar plexus, and this is orange. So there may be a need for you to research something that makes you happy and joyous, and something creative. So you may be guided to be tapping into like your inner child. What brings you joy? What is something that you are passionate about that's creative? And like research what your passions are here. It could be music. Some of you guys may want to create music or write songs, but there's a need for you to like expanding your mind. Keeping the wonder alive is what I'm hearing, especially if things have gotten a lot more heavy and serious with you and this connection. There's a need to change that mindset and look towards like all of the blessings around you and all of the things that make you happy, and go towards that. So pile 2, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope you liked it, and I hope it resonated. If you did like it, please hit the like button, or hit the hype button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I make more readings like this one. And to my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here and just spending time with me. I'm very grateful for you guys, very, very much. With that said, pile 2, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Doot! Hey guys, if you chose the ube ice cream scoop of purple fluorite, botryoidal fluorite, and the Taurus, I have card number 14. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. So today we're taking a look at the person on your mind and what they truly want with you in this connection. So we have Taurus, I have here. So you or this person may have Taurus in their chart. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so that is the planet of love and connection. So this person may desire to connect with you in that way. It could be a crush situation. It could be something that may be going through some sort of challenge right now, but this person wants to establish something with you that may be grounded, with Taurus being a sign that has to do with the bull. It is very much like bull-headed, unmoving, so they may want something that's more solid with you. The Hierophant is also the card connected to Taurus in the tarot, and Hierophant has to do with tradition. It has to do with commitment. So this person may be considering commitment with you. Taurus also has to do with, is connected to like the senses, like touch, feel. They love like the comfortable aspects of life, the luxurious aspects of life. They work hard, and then they also treat themselves, right? So your person may want to utilize all your senses together, eating, feeling, touch. Like your person may be very much like into physical touch as a love language. The bull is also known to have like, be very like sensual, and when it comes to sexy time. So this person may want to connect with you in that way. So you also have the Supernova Tarot. And this is a pretty like bold tarot deck. It's by Federico Salis, and he made this so it's like surreal, bold. There are a lot of like edgy, more flamboyant characters. So this connection, since we were talking about like the Hierophant card, right, which deals with tradition, there may be something not so traditional or unconventional about this connection. Some of you guys may be same-sex couple or like LGBTQ for some of you here. But there may be some aspect of something that goes against tradition, differences in age, differences in culture, religion, whatever it is, or different lifestyles that may make you and this person like stand out from what's considered traditional or conventional. There's a lot of booty and boobies on this deck, so I will have to cover some up, but I think the graphics are gorgeous. So this is your song card, and you have Help Me Lose My Mind, Disclosure, plus London Grammar, 2013. 2013 may be significant. Talk to me and watch me crumble. You'll see me come undone. Faithfully I will look over. You help me lose my mind, and you bring me something I can't define. Help me lose my mind, make me wonder what I felt before. So this person may feel like they've never had feelings like this before. But this help me lose my mind, it's almost like that like very dreamy, fantasizing energy. Talk to me and watch me crumble. So like some of you guys may be asking about a crush, where there's that like feeling of like nervousness and being really focused on this person, wanting to have this person. Taurus energy is also very like more possessive, so this person may feel like they want to have you and make you theirs. But this is one of my favorite songs by Disclosure, by the way. It's so beautiful. Talk to me and watch me crumble. I would suggest looking it up if you're into like more poppy EDM. Poppy. Some of you guys may be Spanish speakers and you call this person Papi. So you have the Four of Pentacles. What does pile three's person? One flew off the table. We have the Ten of Swords. What does pile three's person truly want with my pile threes? Oh, this one I have to cover up. And we have the World card. Bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, this person does not want to lose you. It's again that energy of holding on, holding tightly. This person, Four of Pentacles, I consider to be a lot more like of a stubborn energy. Kind of like Taurus. No offense to my Taurian viewers. It's nothing, no offense. But it's kind of like one of the things that I know my earth sign friends and family to be a little bit more stubborn. But this person doesn't want to lose you. If this is like a crush situation, they feel very possessive of you, even if you guys are not together. You may be asking about someone who's a little bit more closed off here with the Four of Pentacles, someone who guards their heart. But with the Ten of Swords and the World card, Ten of Swords is a very painful energy. There could have been some sort of like ending, an ending of a cycle, an ending of a situation, especially with a World card, where something has ended. But there's a desire to let, after the 10 starts over to the Ace or the 1, from the World to the Fool, right? There may have been, this is the sign of Saturn, I believe. There may have been a lesson that has been learned or dealt, meaning like a lesson, a karmic lesson that was dealt. Maybe your person may have received their karma, which was a very painful situation for them, and maybe they've gained some sort of like clarity here with the sun dawning after this dark time. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very much that reliable knight. He's slow, but he's gonna get his stuff done. There's a lot of like a pentacle energy here as well, so this person wants to have something real and solid with you and maybe needing to ground this connection, but this person could have been taking a long time here, being on a camel and being the Knight of Pentacle. Strength on the bottom of the deck, so this is Leo, someone holding back, possibly holding back this, blocking their heart. And we see the camel here, and camels are in the desert, right? So dry. The desert is dry, so there's not emotions. There's no like, it's almost like they're emotionally withholding, like emotionally unavailable for some, where you don't even realize there's any emotion. But what do camels do in order to be able to go through days of no drink? They hold water within them. Again, it's like holding that emotion within them. They hold water so that they can stay hydrated throughout times of not having any water source. So your person is kind of doing the same thing, like holding back their emotions, and it's very painful for them. Your person may be like deal with like overthinking, anxiety, and maybe they're them being stuck in their comfort zone here, allowing fears, doubts to control them. Maybe their lack of action and being so unmoving has caused an ending to this connection. And you may not realize, but this person wants to move this forward, but they're just a little bit more slow. They may not be comfortable with it. They may feel like they need to gain the courage with the Strength card here. Some of you guys may come from a place where there are camels. I actually traveled to Jordan, I think it was like 2016. I went during May, and I went by myself, actually, solo traveling at that time. And I actually met with a travel group while I was there, but getting there a few days before, I was by myself. But we went to Wadi Rum in the desert where we camped out, and we did this sunrise camel ride. But I was holding my camera with one hand, and my other hand I wasn't fully like holding on. The way that camels get up, they're like it shifts from one side to another, so it's a little bit like awkward. So I just slipped off, and luckily I landed on my like buttocks. So yeah, some of you guys may have the desert may be significant to you guys. Some of you guys may come from Jordan, or from the Middle East. Some of you guys may feel like you've been on a merry-go-round with this person, because on the camel we have this pole that you usually see with like carousels. You guys may connect on social media too here. This world card, she's like very voluptuous and very like thick, but she's gorgeous. And we see these like social media things here. So your person, or you may have like put up, if you guys are connected on social media, you guys may have put up like stories or like thirst traps that's meant to be directed towards your person, but they don't know. And we have Meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So this could be someone who's wanting to come in, someone who meddles, gets into like the middle of things, right? So this person may want to being like a little bit nosy. I'm getting like this energy of them looking you up and kind of being very curious and wanting to come into this to see what's up, but also this aspect of control, staying in control. So you could be asking about someone who is wanting to control this connection, who's a little bit more possessive. Again, that energy of control and possession. Could be very much Taurian energy because that was coming through strongly earlier. And we have, I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I did and owe you an apology. So this person wants to apologize and make things right with you. If this Ten of Swords is something that you guys went through together or this person caused, not necessarily, it could have been like a mutual thing, but if this Ten of Swords, your person caused this, they want to apologize. They want to make things right with you here. And they want to start over because the 10 starts with a 1, so starts over to the 1, I should say. And they're afraid to lose you. And this pentacle that's slowly coming towards you with this camel that's awkwardly walking towards you, or awkwardly getting up. This person may feel awkward around you. And they're scared. So like that's like that crush energy for some. But even still, they're slowly coming towards you. The camel's eyes are closed too, so they may feel like they don't know what they're doing or like they're in the dark, but they're gonna come towards you anyways, even if it's like all over the place. Actually, the camel's eyes are kind of open, but it's giving like judgy eyes. Kind of like, don't tell me what to do. Again, kind of like stubborn energy coming through. Bottom of the deck is false promises. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. So some of you guys, this person may have lied to you, didn't keep any promises, and maybe that's what they want to apologize for. I want to catch up, make sure you're doing well, and see where we stand. So they want to check in. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone who is like maybe even like future faking. That's what I'm seeing with the false promises. So there may be a need for you to protect yourself and try to gain clarity, you know. That's for some, that's there where they were dealing with someone who is toxic here. And this Ten of Swords is like an ending of a very painful time. And that's why there's this ending. There's you know, you're looking good and being noticed by other people after this ending. That's for some of you that have decided to move on from this person. And you're just asking about them because you want to see what they actually would want at this point. But this person right now is very curious, looking you up, trying to check in because they want to see if you would be open to this pentacle that they're slowly moving towards you. With help me lose my mind too, it makes me think of some people who rely on maybe substances or things to maybe numb, or like not wanting to deal with something or to think about something because they've been thinking, wanting to like take a break from overthinking about something and turning to maybe like it could be different things, right? Like alcohol, it could be weed and other things in order to distract themselves. You know, that your person may have been doing that as well. And we have truth, confession, clarity, reveal, and secrets. So this person wants to be honest with you. They want to apologize. If they had lied with the false promises, there's a desire for them to come and tell the truth. They're coming from like this darkness, out of this darkness of the Ten of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords coming through here. Your person wants to come clean about something. It could be, if this is a crush situation, they may want to open up and tell you their feelings and that they're attracted to you. And they're sorry if they didn't take any action in the past, or so some of you guys may be asking about like a missed opportunity, something that didn't get off the ground, like a false start type of situation. But for others, if you have had someone who was very deceptive and lied and didn't come through with their promises. They want to come and tell the truth and talk. It may be very difficult for this person to open up, especially with the Four of Pentacles. We have proposal, love offer, engagement, agreement, wish come true. So for some of you, this person may want to propose to you and, you know, like marry you, but if not, it's just wanting to have something solid with you, to slowly move this forward. If this person is like uncomfortable with emotions and love, and they're just a lot more the type that's like closed off and defensive when it comes to emotions, and they're afraid of intimacy and commitment, there's this wanting to do this slowly, but wanting something solid. That could be what the truth that they want to communicate is, that they do want something with you. They've just been afraid. That's a big theme in this reading. But they do see you as like a wish come true. They want to hold on. They want to have you. Oh, I didn't see this. It says wedding, marriage, forever, the one, and union. So this person, again, wanting something solid with you here. Taurus, the Hierophant is about commitment. So this person, after this Ten of Swords, wants something more committed with you. This could be an issue of timing, or there may have been a pause or disconnect for a little bit of time with some of you, because I forgot to turn on my clock to see how long the reading has been going on. So time is a factor here. Not only like slow, but again, that carousel energy of having cycles, maybe multiple cycles between one another. And we have confusion. I feel unclear about where I stand. So this person is confused and wants clarity. They want to clear the air between the two of you, because they're not sure if you would be open to this or what the future of this is. So they want to communicate some sort of truth, if maybe an apology is needed, and they want to clear the air. And we have soul tie. I always feel connected to you. So they want to hold on to this because they feel a soul tie with you. It may have been a long road to get to this recognition. And I see like this reminds me of Miami. So some of you guys may come from Florida or Miami in the States. But the beach and the water may be significant here, like beachy vibes. What's interesting is this highway looks like it's over the water, but it's sand. There's no water here, kind of like the camel. So again, that energy of maybe this person is not really the emotional type. They're a lot more practical. Like not the watery type, but that may be what your person needs to work on and also apologize for, is if they didn't show up in the way that you needed emotionally. They may just have a different love language. And we have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. So this person may have been planning something and things went wrong. They may have been kind of hopefully not manipulating this and controlling the situation, but things may have gone wrong with the Ten of Swords. This may not even have anything to do with you and this person. They may have had things that were being shaken up in their life, and that could have caused some sort of like obstacle or challenge within this connection. Some of you guys may be of the Christian faith. I said papi earlier, so that also kind of reminds me of Miami, or like some of you guys may be from a Spanish-speaking country, because this card reminds me of like telenovelas like that, or just soap operas, but like telenovelas where it's just like drama, gossip. There may be, for some of you, external people or parties. It doesn't have to be another relationship, but like family or friends where, again, I was thinking, picking up on like unconventional aspects of this connection where external people may say things, gossip about this connection, evil eye towards this connection, meddling into this connection. So I get that for some of you. And you have toxic. I really didn't see this. Their toxic friendships are creating distance between you two and preventing them from seeing the purity of your soul. They may want to cut away toxic influences that are holding back this connection. They may have gotten some like advice from their friends who are like more toxic, where they're like, hey, I feel a certain way about pile 3, but if it's not acceptable within the community, it's unconventional, their friends are like, oh, forget about it, just forget about it, find somebody else. The community's not gonna accept this. There's gonna be a lot of gossip talking about this, so that may have caused them to end this connection or distance themselves because of the fear of this judgment of others meddling. This could also be seeing clarity about their toxic tendencies themselves. We have gesture. You can expect some kind of gesture to help strengthen your connection, give them a chance to prove themselves. So this person wants to maybe offer up this pentacle could be an apology, flowers, an invitation to go out to get coffee or something, but they want to offer you something up, and they want to prove themselves to you. They want to be able to prove themselves to you here. They want to come in, they want to come clean and have this new beginning with you. And the key here, this guy is reading the instructions on how to open the door. Again, like maybe not realizing how to move forward, but wanting to move forward. And they could be researching like soul ties as well. But the key to open this door, so they're considering on opening this door that's all lit up. So you light this person up here. It's very bright energy and very bright light. They may have been very much in the dark here. You may be this light coming through. If this ending again was not with you, their ending from the past or their baggage from the past was put them in a very dark place, and you may come in as this bright light of hope. I think we saw something about hope. Also, the key in the Lenormand decks talk about success and luck. So they may see you as their lucky charm maybe, or they want success here. Dark side. They have a dark side that no one knows and feel it's true to their side, but too afraid to show you. So there may be an aspect of themselves that they feel shame, that they feel like it's their shadow side or their dark side, and they're afraid to be judged, and that could be another reason they're closed off. But there may be a desire for them to come in and really show their true, like themselves, who they really are, even their darkness. Because this gives me similar energy. This kind of reminds me of like very scorpionic energy, where it's like a dark queen. They have a dark side. So they want to tell you the truth about maybe their shadows or their whatever they consider to be their shadows and their dark side. And it's interesting, there's a sword and a cup here. Maybe the truth about their feelings. They may have been a little bit more of the pessimistic type, where maybe love was not their thing. They didn't believe in love, and then you came along. Or did I see that? Something I can't define. You help me lose my mind, and you bring me something I can't define. So this person may not have known what love was. Just, maybe attraction and just chemistry and physical stuff. But maybe this has brought about this something that they that they can't define it. They want something. They can't define the soul tie. But make me wonder what I felt before. They may not have ever felt this before. Brewing up. Be ready to expect the unexpected, because something is brewing and it's gaining momentum. So even though this is slow energy, there's this energy starting to build with this person as they're gaining the strength to come towards this connection and you slowly. And again, this is kind of like glowing. You glow to this person. It could be the soul tie, but this looks like honey, so they may find you very sweet, but it also looks like fireflies. Fireflies are, they light up and they're very magical. They remind me of the summer, so something during the summer could have happened, or the summer is significant. So let's take a look at some messages from this person to see what else they truly want from you. So I feel like this person is like in a dark period right now, or coming out of it. It could be like a dark night of the soul, spiritual awakening type thing, or they could have had an ending and they're coming towards the end of like a healing period. Pile 3's person. What do you truly want from my pile 3's? And we have spark. We have the spark between us, which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are the miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. Remember I said that light, right? Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. Of course, a Knight of Pentacles would say we don't need to rush this love. Okay, interesting. So this card, I don't remember seeing this card, but there are aspects of time important here with the watch, but also the candle is black. So we were talking about evil eye, gossip, and meddling. There may be a need to protect yourself with this black candle. If you don't know about candle magic, it would be good to research it, or let me know if you want me to make like a short on like different type of like ritual spell type things. Let me know down below, pile 3. But black candles are used for protection, so there may be a need to protect you and this connection, or since we're asking what your person wants, this person wants to maybe defend and protect this connection from their toxic friends and family or external factors. But aspects of darkness really coming through. Pile 3's person. What do you... So we have thinking. I am thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind, no matter where I go. The songs I'm hearing remind me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. So this person fantasizing about you, thinking about you, very much. We saw that 10 of Swords, thinking, overthinking. As we said before, the timing is an aspect, right? Divine timing. We are on the journey in the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. So it's like this person asking you to be patient. I don't ever tell anyone to wait for someone, but some people may want to leave the door open. And then they say, I love you. We are bonded in the eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you in my heart nothing can compare with anything. Remember always that I love you. So for some of you, this person is actually in love with you. If you're not there yet, this person has emotions for you, but since we're asking what they want, I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. So this person wants to reach out and communicate if you guys are not in communication. hopeful. I hope we can put the past and bad times behind us and start again. I know I am asking a lot of you, but I hope you can forgive the error of my ways. I acted so immaturely. So your person coming to a recognition of their patterns, and also maybe they were showing up in their shadow and being very immature emotionally. That could be that emotionally unavailable. They could have been emotionally immature as well. But this person wants to stay hopeful, wants you to stay hopeful, wanting a chance with you. Wanting to tell you how they feel. I'm also hearing like hoping that you would be willing and flexible, or making compromises that are needed within this connection. So there may be a need to be flexible and compromise. What do you want with my pile threes? Pile threes person? What do you truly want from my pile threes? I look at your social media even though I tell myself not to. It haunts me because I miss you so much. So I miss you so much. So we saw the world card had a similar like heart. This person is looking you up online. They miss you, and you're almost like a beacon of light for them in their like dark times. They may have seen some of your posts and your thirst traps, if you put any up. Pile three's person. What do you truly want from my pile three? This person, ooh, this person definitely wants to reconnect because they miss you. I've made my bed and now I have to lie in it until I can admit my mistakes to myself and to you. So this person has come to realize they are sorry, that they made mistakes. And for some of you, they may feel like they're stuck or trapped in a certain situation. If there's a third party doesn't even have to be like another relationship, but their friends and family having a lot of influence over them, they may feel stuck. But there may be a need, there's a desire for them to want to tell the truth, to make things right, to apologize. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? So again, this aspect of time here. They may have taken you for granted, or they may have been closed off to this connection because of that Ten of Swords energy. They may have taken you for granted, and now that some of you guys may have started to move on and consider other options, they've come to realize their mistakes and they want to come forward and tell you, but they're waiting for the right time. You're still in this dark period. I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions. I will earn your trust again. So they want to make things right and take accountability, hopefully. So now pile 3, we will finish off with some advice cards. Here they are. Your person may have been distracted by other things in their life, and that's why they say that they didn't realize what they had. It could have been like other options. It could have been other responsibilities. They may have been very busy. This is the Taurus pile. So again, all of the Tauruses I know tend to be, they work very hard. Like a lot of them are, I would consider workaholics. I dropped one. So we have reach out. We know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So if you feel like you're going through like a dark period right now, pile 3, it's okay to reach out to someone, whether it's like to talk to them, just to connect with people that may help you. Some of you may reach out to like a counselor or a therapist that may be beneficial. I see these on the chest of this person who's like, again, it looks like in darkness, are peacock feathers. In some cultures, peacock feathers are used to absorb negative energy. So there may be a need for you to not only reach out to for help, but like spiritually cleanse your energy. Since we were picking up on like third parties, evil eye, bad juju, there may be a need to spiritually and energetically cleanse yourself. And we have embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. 10 of Swords. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. So there may be a need to shift your perspective, the way you see things, rather than being very pessimistic. You know, look at the blessings around you. Look at what's, look at what you're grateful for. All the things that have been given to you by the divine ancestors. Look at that rather than looking at what you're lacking. Even if you're waiting, like some of you guys may be waiting for this person, focus on what you have now rather than what you're lacking, because that'll bring about more like blessings. And there's this energy of also needing to stay in the moment. If you're very much stuck in your head, just like your person, it's very like ungrounding and it's draining. So there's a need to ground yourself and also try to like remain in the moment, the physical, like just being here now is very important for you right now, and focus on what lights you up and makes you happy. Maybe do something creative, listen to music, create music. So pile 3, that is what I have for you. That's your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button or hit the hype button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing so that you can be notified when I make more readings like this. To my subscribers, guys, thank you so much for being here with me and your continued support of me and my readings, connecting with me. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful for you guys being here. With that said, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.